Well-known trees come and leave just like everything. They exist for a short period of time until it's their time to go. The most secluded tree in the world, the L'arbre du Tenor, a landmark in Sahara, was struck by a drunk truck driver in 1973. Another famous tree vanished after being blown by strong winds during a hurricane, namely the Amsterdam's Anne Frank tree. Fortunately, there are several extraordinary trees that are still left on Earth. To have an overview of the popular trees on Earth, check this list out. 1. Most famous trees in the world, oak tree. A famous tree in the Sherwood Forest, which is situated in Nottinghamshire, England, was once believed as the shelter of Robin Hood and outlaws' band of him. This tree is estimated to be 800 to 1,000 years old oak tree. A notable antiquarian named Major Hayman Rookie included this in his famous book in 1790, which is why this huge oak tree is named the Major's Oak. 2. Most famous trees in the world, Arbol del Tal. In Santa Maria del Tal's center located at Oaxaca's Mexican state lies the famous Montezuma cypress named Arbol del Tal. This tree is well known for its stoutest trunk than all of the trees in the world. It was once thought to be a cluster of several trees due to its buttressed trunk and large build. However, DNA tests proved that it is a single tree with an age that ranges between 1,200 to 3,000 years old. 3. Most famous trees in the world, cotton tree. In 1792, a group of African American slaves gained their freedom after fighting for the British people during the War for Independence. The former group of slaves held a Thanksgiving to thank God for their freedom under the shade of a huge tree, which is now known as the cotton tree. The legend is the reason why the cotton tree became a remarkable symbol of freedom, which lies in Sierra Leone. 4. Most famous trees in the world, Boab tree. A large hollow tree in the southern part of Derby, Western Australia, was once used as lockup in the year 1890s for the Indigenous prisoners of Australia for sentencing. This hollow tree was named the Boab prison tree for this reason. In the present, a fence was built around it to preserve the tree and protect it from any vandalism. 5. Most famous trees in the world, lone cypress. People could view this cypress tree near Monterey during a road trip along the scenic road through Pebble Beach and Pacific Grove, which is a 17-mile drive. This made it the most popular point during the trip. The way offers the most picturesque and remarkable sights with the captivating Pacific's coastal views. The species of the lone cypress tree is endemic to California's central coast. 6. Most famous trees in the world, dragon tree. The Socotra dragon's blood tree is undeniably the most well-known and unique plant that is located on the Socotra Island. Having its peculiar and arguably pretty strange appearance that you can almost compare to an inverted umbrella, enable this organism to survive in different weather conditions. Its gigantic, almost like crown exists to provide enough shade to minimize evaporation. Its name dragon's blood was derived after its resin that is dark red in color. 7. Most famous trees in the world, Avenue of the Baobabs. Nestled between the dirty road of the Belanisarabihini and Marandawa in western Madagascar lies the well-known and captivating couple of trees called Avenue of the Baobabs. Its phenomenal landscapes captivate travelers' attention around the globe, making it one of the top tourist attractions in Madagascar's heart. 800 years old ago, the baobab trees originally stood in a primeval tropical forest. As the population flourished during the years, the vast array of trees was cleared due to agriculture, and the famously known baobab trees only one survived. 8. Most famous trees in the world, General Sherman. Nestled in California, a giant forest of Sequoia National Park is a giant sequoia named General Sherman. Almost all of the gigantic trees are located in this said forest, but the General Sherman will undeniably catch your attention for it is the largest tree among them all. Measuring at least 35.5 feet from its base, The tree is about 2,300-2,700 years old. 9. Most famous trees in the world. Tree of Life. The Tree of Life is famously known for being the only green living thing that lies in the heart of Bahrain's hot and isolated desert. This tree is also believed to be 400 to 500 years of age. Some local people believe that this tree is the same tree mentioned in the Garden of Eden. 10. Most famous trees in the world. Cedars of God. The Cedars of God is a not-so-huge forest with approximately 400 Lebanon cedar green trees located in the mountains that lie in northern Lebanon. These trees are the remaining survivors of the cedars of Lebanon's extensive forest that were already existing in this region during the ancient times. These trees are well known because they were mentioned for about 70 times in the Bible. King Solomon used these to build Jerusalem's first temple and used as resin by the Egyptians in ancient times for mummification.